All right, mates, welcome back to the CryptoCast. Hope everybody's doing well this Tuesday morning. We just did Bitcoin. Check out that video. I will link it up in the upper right-hand corner of this video so you can get an idea on that call as we've experienced what we've done here in the last, really like 12 to 16 hours, not really 24. We're talking Ethereum here, and you can see the correlation between Ethereum's chart and Bitcoin's chart. And this is why you can trade them both, or you could just trade Ethereum because, again, Ethereum is valued under $1,300. Bitcoin's valued at $17,000. Again, any move in correlation, the charts look exactly the same. You're making more of a rate of return on Ethereum today than you are Bitcoin using the same amount of money, using the same signal. Okay, so just keep that in mind. When you do that, you can use the one as a signal to trade in the others, as well as the other third level would be Ethereum Classic and Bitcoin Cash, because they're correlated to Bitcoin and Ethereum, mates. And so that's what's really great about that. It gives you an opportunity to really capture the rate of return that you want in your P&L off of less movement. We'll do a video on Bitcoin Cash today because of its highly correlation and Litecoin with Bitcoin. And you'll see the rate of return on the same entry be higher in those assets because they're price cheaper. Litecoin's under $70, around 70, $75. Bitcoin Cash, around 120, $125, like in that zone for the last few weeks. So it's just a really good method to use when we talk about the three core methods that we trade with, which are very simple. As I say in all the videos, it's really the only ones you need to use in crypto, mates. It baffles me that people try to overcomplicate this, especially for beginners. And that's why, 70% of people, 75% of people get into crypto, try to follow some guy, they lose their money, and they never return to crypto again. That's what we want to prevent. And so for beginning leverage traders, learn now. Get ready for 2024 and 5, okay? Learn now in the bear market, because if you could trade in a bear market and stay disciplined, right, and just learn these methods slowly with very limited nominal investments, okay? When the bear market comes, you're going to set yourself up. You're going to be there. You're going to be well ahead of everybody else, mates. Again, just like last time, for a lot of people in the trading group, generating over $100,000 in supplemental income simply trading crypto using methods, okay? It's not overly complicated when you dial it down and you pick a half a dozen coins or assets, crypto digital currency assets that you want to monitor on your watch list. Don't be chasing altcoins for that, gem to a million stuff. If you want to trade and you want to invest and take that gamble on altcoin projects that aren't really adopted, that are risky, use the exchange money to do that. Don't use your income. Don't use your house payment, your car payment, your credit card payment. Don't try to get rich quick it. Use the exchange money to buy that stuff and just hold on to it. Don't use your own income, mates. I mean, that's absurd to me that people try to convince people to part with their money like that. And you've got all these people that are shilling these coins that are being paid to shill them to you, and then you put your money in it, and then they pull their money out and don't tell you. Okay, that's the story of ICOs 2016, 17, and on, and now major YouTube influencers. Okay, they are paid to shill those coins and to fleece you of your money. Okay, I am not paid to do that. Okay, and so when you look at the Ethereum chart today, look, man, it looks just like Bitcoin. And the thing that's concerning right now, if you're on the sidelines, you're not in the trade and you missed it, you're just coming into it, you heard on the news that crypto was going up on your ride to work or whatever. Be very, very cautious of this rising RSI now in both Bitcoin and Ethereum in the coming hours, probably by this evening. Because we're already at our top on the RSI, which was on the 30th of November over the last month. So we've already hit that level. Okay, so that tells you for the last 30 days, okay, or I'm sorry, for the last 14 days, Bitcoin has not been at this level till now on the RSI, on the 4 hour, okay? So that's a flag. Like, okay, let's see what happens. Obviously, we've not been this high in over 30 days in Ethereum, okay? So from that, so people like, Jay, like 1265, Why'd you pick that number? Because we broke through the 7-day, the 5-day, and the 7-day. You can look at their upper left-hand corner. I've got the 5 and the 10 because some of the people in the group like to use 5, 10, 30. I like to use 7, 21, 30. But whatever your poison is, it's the same. Your entry level is going to be a little off. So my entry level was 1265 on the 7 and 21 day. Other mates' entry was 1260 because it broke the 5 and the 10. Okay, they were right together. And then it broke the 30-day at 1266. You can see that in the upper left-hand corner. Okay, what happened when all three broke? That's a trifecta cross. We then got a pump from 1266 all the way to 1335. Okay, and so at 10x from 1265, that's a 55% P&L, rate of return. Okay, in 8 hours. 8 hours, mates. If you got into that trade at that point, 8 hours. Okay, this is why you need to pay attention to overnight trading in Asia. When everyone's asleep in America, there are people trading on the other side of the globe. That's why I need to pay attention to that. Okay, and so, but now, so if you're not, I missed it, Jay. I missed it. What do I do now? What's next for Ethereum? Well, we're probably going to see profit taking at the 1235 level, 1240 level in here. We've already got some wicks there. So we already have some sellers coming in. That's what that wick tells you. That wick tells you that people are unwilling to buy at that level. Okay? So it may start to come back down in this next 4-hour stick. Again, it's 10:15 Eastern Standard Time right now. Ethereum is trading at 1335.95. That trade is up 55%. Okay? And so what you want to look for is you want to look for your exit in comfort. Look for a red candlestick. Usually I like to use the 1 hour. Okay, because if it's red at 1 hour and it's red at 2 hour and it's red at 3 hours, it's going to be red at 4 hour. Okay, like that's just the way it works, right? So that's a good preview. You know there's more sellers now in the market in that hour time frame taking profits. So then if you take your profit from 1265, you want to enter in a sell down trade. As soon as you exit the trade, enter in a sell down. Okay? Again, why did you exit the trade? Well, I exited the trade because the sellers were coming in and they were selling it. Well, if the sellers come in and they sell it, what's going to happen to the behavior of the price? It's going to go down. So profit from it going down until the buyers come back in. Where will the buyers come back in? It's going to be your 7-day, 1286, or your 5-day. Your 5-day, 1286, or your 7-day, which is a little bit lower. Okay? That's the zone. Because that's going to be your first support level. Okay? It's going to be your 5-day or your 7-day. Then your next one is going to be your 10-day or your 21-day, right? Okay? All within that zone. And your zone, very simply put, is going to be right here at about 1245. Okay, right there. Where else is it going to be? Your new top. Okay? As soon as it changes to red, that's going to be the top of the new zone being formed. And then we're going to draw that triangle out. Okay? Because we've already beat these resistance levels at 1295. We're beaten. They were at the same level. Boom. One there, one just below at 1292. Broke those three. What's starting to form here? Okay? And so that's how you want to play Ethereum for the rest of the day, mates. If you're in the trade, wait for the red. If you're not in the trade yet, wait for the red. Okay? And then sell down. Do a sell down trade. Do not anticipate this getting any higher than probably 85. It's 10:15. Probably get a little bit of run up. We'll see what happens after that lunch period. 1 to 3 always is kind of wonky. A lot of selling comes into the market between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. A lot of times. So we'll keep an eye on that. But that is your trifecta DMA cross, which is a bullish signal for Ethereum today. People already in the trade at 1265. We're already at 55%. And so we're going to see what happens here for the rest of the day. And we'll do a follow-up video. Remember, we always try to back test all these trades so people can learn from it and understand what did you see, Why did you do what you did? Can I rinse and repeat it? Yes. That is all crypto trading is rinsing and repeating your trades. Rinse the pattern, repeat the pattern. Trade, entry, trade, exit, trade, entry, trade, exit. Okay, that is how you rinse and repeat the patterns, because the patterns are always repeating, mates. That's why they're called patterns. Okay, so you want to keep an eye on that. That's where we're at, mates. Like and subscribe to the channel. Also on TikTok, CryptoCast Leverage on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, where all the cool cats are, join us over there. A little bit different content, a lot more noise and stuff from the crypto space. But try not to pay too much attention to that. Pay attention to the economic indicators, Fed rate hikes, 50 basis points, all that, inflation numbers. That's really where you want to at in terms of the macro level, to then dial it into your charts and see what the behavior is going to be in your crypto assets. But that's it, man. We're going to do a couple more here Tuesday morning. We're rolling in it. Love to have these days back. There, too and far between in the bear market. So take advantage of this opportunity here in the next 24